Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video in the TranslationCubed bilingual language learning series. For those of you who don't know me, my name is David Allen Martin II. I'm a professional polyglot coach, German teacher, and translator from San Diego, California. And in this video, I'd like to introduce you to my bilingual language learning method, which I call TranslationCubed, which I use to help my students to learn languages faster and more effectively, because everything is translated for you, so you understand everything from the very first day, even if you're a complete beginner. Today, we're going to be looking at an upper intermediate text, a B2 text from the series Das sagt man so, that's how you say it, from the Deutsche Welle. But you'll see that even if you're a beginner in German, with my bilingual language learning method, TranslationCubed, you'll be able to understand every single word. And our goal by the end of this lesson is for you to not only understand reading, but also to understand listening. In order to do that, I'm going to show you some very specific steps that you can use with my bilingual format to help you to improve your listening comprehension. So let's go ahead and jump into it. As I said, we're going to be doing a text from Das sagt man so, which is all about deutsche Redewendungen and Sprichwörter. Redewendungen means idioms, and Sprichwörter, literally speaking words, means sayings. So idioms and sayings. And today we're going to take a look at the expression Jemandem die Daumen drücken. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is show you the webpage here, the Deutsche Welle Das sagt man so webpage. I can click on any one of these lessons about a specific idiom or saying, and then I'm always going to see an introductory page here. So this is the audio, and here I have just a little intro to this particular saying. And if I click here on these two lines, then you can see I have a few different things I can do. I've got information, obviously. There is an exercise or a set of exercises. I've got the text, the transcript of the audio here, some extras, and then I can reset the exercises if I want to try them again. And then there's an overview page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the manuscript or the transcript. And here you can see I have the entire transcript of this article, of this audio, and this text corresponds exactly to the text in the audio here. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken this text and I have imported it into my TranslationCubed format, which looks like this. So it's a bilingual format, and in order to use this, we're going to use my steps, as I said before. So let's go ahead and take a look at the steps. The very first step in my system is that we're going to read through the text in our native language, in the L1. L1 stands for language 1, which is your native language. In this case, the native language is English. So we're going to read through the text in English. So let's go ahead and go back to the text here and see what they're going to say. So to press one's thumbs for someone means to keep one's fingers crossed for someone. So to cross your fingers, yeah? I'll cross my fingers for you. That means obviously I wish you good luck, yeah? There are many ways to wish each other luck. You can say good luck, or you can keep your fingers crossed for someone. Does it help? After all, who's not happy about being thought of? Gloria has her driver's test tomorrow. Don't worry about the German, we're going to see it later, okay? We're only going through the text in our native language first. She is well prepared, Gloria is well prepared, but she's still scared. What if the examiner is having a bad day and tortures her with difficult tasks? Yeah, so what if he gives her a bunch of difficult things to do because he's in a bad mood? What if it rains all the time and she can't see anything during her test? And what if she's too nervous to park properly? She says to her sister, Greta, please keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well. Greta understands her sister's fears well. There's absolutely no point in being nervous, she says. I cross my fingers for you. I'll cross my fingers for you. I'm going to cross my fingers for you, you could also say. You'll manage to do everything. You can do it. Yeah, I believe in you. Of course, Gloria passes the driving test. She says to her sister, "Thank you for keeping your fingers crossed for me. That really helped me." And her sister responds, "Nonsense," says Greta. "I believed in you, but you did it all by yourself." Okay, that was the text. That took us what? Maybe a minute to read through altogether. Okay, that was the first step in improving our listening comprehension. The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to listen in the L2. So we're going to actually listen in German, but we're not going to read along. We're just going to listen to this, okay? So I'm going to go back to this page, and I'm going to hit play and go ahead and let you listen to the German corresponding to what we just read in English. So here we go.
DW Deutsch lernen mit Das sagt man so.
Jemandem die Daumen drücken. Es gibt viele Arten, einander Glück zu wünschen. Man kann viel Erfolg sagen oder jemandem die Daumen drücken. Ob es hilft? Immerhin, wer freut sich nicht darüber, dass an ihn gedacht wird? Gloria hat morgen Führerscheinprüfung. Sie ist gut vorbereitet, hat aber dennoch Angst. Was ist, wenn der Prüfer einen schlechten Tag hat und sie mit schwierigen Aufgaben quält? Was ist, wenn es die ganze Zeit regnet und sie nicht sehen kann? Und was ist, wenn sie zu nervös ist, um richtig einzuparken? Zu ihrer Schwester Greta sagt sie, drück mir bitte die Daumen, dass alles gut geht. Greta versteht die Ängste ihrer Schwester gut. Es bringt überhaupt nichts, nervös zu sein, sagt sie. Ich drücke dir die Daumen. Du schaffst das alles. Natürlich besteht Gloria die Führerscheinprüfung. Zu ihrer Schwester sagt sie, danke, dass du mir die Daumen gedrückt hast. Das hat mir wirklich geholfen. Quatsch, sagt Greta. Ich habe zwar fest an dich geglaubt, aber das hast du ganz allein geschafft.
dw.com/da.
Okay, great. So now we've listened to the audio one time. And now what we want to do, according to the steps, is we want to read the L1 and the L2 together. So we're going to read the English and the German together. We've only read in our native language, then listened in the German, and now we're going to go back to the beginning of this text, and we're going to read the two together. Okay? So, Jemandem die Daumen drücken, as we already said, means to keep one's fingers crossed for somebody. Literally, this means to someone or for someone, jemandem. This word die can mean many things depending on the context, but in this case it means the thumbs to press. Okay, so to someone, the thumbs to press. Jemandem die Daumen drücken, to keep one's fingers crossed for someone. There are many ways to wish each other luck, as we said. In German, we say es gibt, literally it gives, many ways, viele Arten, es gibt viele Arten, einander, each other, Glück zu wünschen, happiness to wish. Glück means both happiness and luck. In this case, obviously it means luck. So, es gibt viele Arten, einander Glück zu wünschen. Yeah. The next one, you can say good luck or keep your fingers crossed for someone. Man kann, this word man means one in the sense of one can do that. Yeah, it's for generalization, used very commonly in German. Man kann, one can, or normal everyday English, we say you can. Man kann viel Erfolg sagen, much success or a lot of success. Oder jemandem die Daumen drücken. So we already learned this phrase. Or jemandem die Daumen drücken. So you can say it or you can do it. Ob es hilft, does it help? In English we say, does it help? Does it really help? But in German, you can just say whether it helps If it helps, it actually means something more like whether in this case. Ob es hilft, ob es gut ist, is it good? Yeah, this is very common. Okay, immerhin, after all, immerhin, after all. Who is not happy about being thought of? Who doesn't like being thought about? Yeah? Wer freut sich nicht darüber? Literally, who pleases oneself not about that, dass an ihn gedacht wird. That on or about him or the person becomes thought. Yeah? Thought becomes. So you can see, thanks to this level of translation in my system, it becomes very, very obvious that the grammar of the German language or any other language we happen to be studying is completely different from the grammar of your native language, of the learner. Okay, you can see that this seems very, very crazy sounding, right? But this is how people speak and think in German. So, who's not happy about being thought of? Who doesn't like being thought about? Wer freut sich nicht darüber, dass an ihn gedacht wird? Gloria has her driver's test tomorrow. Gloria hat morgen Führerscheinprüfung. Notice that in the English it says her driver's test tomorrow, but in German there is no her in this sentence. Gloria hat morgen Führerscheinprüfung. Has tomorrow driver's license test. Yeah. Another example of this would be Gloria hat morgen Geburtstag, for example. In English we'd say Gloria's birthday is tomorrow, but in German you'd say Gloria has tomorrow birthday. Okay. So the next sentence, she is well prepared, but still scared. Sie ist gut vorbereitet, aber hat dennoch Angst. She is well prepared, has, however, nonetheless fear. Well prepared, but still scared. Hat aber dennoch Angst. What if the examiner is having a bad day and tortures her with difficult tasks? Was ist, wenn der Prüfer, literally, what is when, or if, what is if, the examiner, der Prüfer, a bad day has, einen schlechten Tag hat, and she, with difficult tasks, tortures, und sie mit schwierigen Aufgaben quält. Was ist, wenn der Prüfer einen schlechten Tag hat und sie mit schwierigen Aufgaben quält? What if it rains all the time and she can't see anything? What is when? So you can say we have this, you can see that we have this expression again. Was ist wenn? Was ist wenn? Was ist, wenn es die ganze Zeit regnet? What is when it the entire time rains? What if it rains the entire time? Und sie nichts sehen kann. And she nothing see can. And she can't see anything. What if it rains the whole time and she can't see anything? Was ist, wenn es die ganze Zeit regnet und sie nichts sehen kann? And what if she's too nervous to park properly? Und was ist, and what is, if, und was ist, wenn sie zu nervös ist, too nervous, richtig einzuparken? Einparken is something like parallel park in English. So what if she's too nervous to parallel park? Und was ist, wenn sie zu nervös ist, richtig einzuparken? Zu ihrer Schwester Greta sagt sie, she says to her sister, literally to her sister, Greta, says she. Zu ihrer Schwester Greta sagt sie, drück mir bitte die Daumen, dass alles gut geht. Please keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well. So please keep your fingers crossed so that everything goes well. Press to me, please, the thumbs, that everything goes well. Well goes, that everything well goes. Greta versteht die Ängste ihrer Schwester gut. Greta understands her sister's fears well. Greta understands the fears of her sister well. Es bringt überhaupt nichts, nervös zu sein, sagt sie. There's no point in being nervous, she says. It brings at all nothing. Nervous to be, says she. Ich drücke dir die Daumen. I'll cross my fingers for you. You'll manage to do everything. You'll be able to do all of that. You can do it. Ja? Du schaffst das alles. This verb schaffen is very typical in German. To manage to do something. Ich schaff das nicht. I can't manage to do this. I can't do this. Ich schaff das nicht. Natürlich besteht Gloria die Führerscheinprüfung. Of course, Gloria passes the driving test. Of course, passes Gloria the driver's test. Zu ihrer Schwester sagt sie, she says to her sister, danke, dass du mir die Daumen gedrückt hast. Thank you for keeping your fingers crossed for me. Literally, thanks that you, to me, the thumbs pressed, have. Thanks that you, to me, the thumbs pressed, have. That really helped me. Das hat mir wirklich geholfen. That has, to me, really helped. Das hat mir wirklich geholfen. Quatsch, Nonsense. Sagt Greta, ich habe zwar fest an dich geglaubt, aber das hast du ganz allein geschafft. I have indeed, or although, this word fest is very difficult to translate. It's actually etymologically related to the word fast or fasten. Fast in hold fast, hold on, tight. Or fasten as in fasten your seatbelt. So, ich habe fest an dich geglaubt means I really believed in you. Literally, I believed in you in a fixed manner. Ich habe zwar fest an dich geglaubt, aber das hast du ganz allein geschafft. So, I have indeed, in a fixed manner, in you believed, but that have you all alone managed, okay? But you managed all on your own. You did it all by yourself. Okay, that's the last line. So the next thing that we're going to do then is we are going to listen and read at the same time. So I'm going to play the audio again, and then we're going to read through the text one more time while we listen, okay? So let me go back to the beginning here. And then I'll go ahead and play the audio while we read along. Oops. There we go.
DW Deutsch lernen mit Das sagt man so.
Jemandem die Daumen drücken. Es gibt viele Arten, einander Glück zu wünschen. Man kann viel Erfolg sagen oder jemandem die Daumen drücken. Ob es hilft? Immerhin, wer freut sich nicht darüber, dass an ihn gedacht wird? Gloria hat morgen Führerscheinprüfung. Sie ist gut vorbereitet, hat aber dennoch Angst. Was ist, wenn der Prüfer einen schlechten Tag hat und sie mit schwierigen Aufgaben quält? Was ist, wenn es die ganze Zeit regnet und sie nicht sehen kann? Und was ist, wenn sie zu nervös ist, um richtig einzuparken? Zu ihrer Schwester Greta sagt sie, drück mir bitte die Daumen, dass alles gut geht. Greta versteht die Ängste ihrer Schwester gut. Es bringt überhaupt nichts, nervös zu sein, sagt sie. Ich drücke dir die Daumen. Du schaffst das alles. Natürlich besteht Gloria die Führerscheinprüfung. Zu ihrer Schwester sagt sie, danke, dass du mir die Daumen gedrückt hast. Das hat mir wirklich geholfen. Quatsch, sagt Greta. Ich habe zwar fest an dich geglaubt, aber das hast du ganz allein geschafft.
dw.com
Great. So now we have listened and read at the same time. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to listen one more time without reading. And the reason why we do this is we want to compare our comprehension to our comprehension in step 2. In step 2, we listen for the first time. And now we're going to listen again without reading anything and compare. And we're going to see that we understand a lot better. Okay? If we don't understand as well as we'd like to, then of course we can repeat this step. We can repeat these steps 4 and 5 But we're going to go ahead and see how much we understand this time. Okay, one more time from the beginning, just listening.
DW Deutsch lernen mit Das sagt man so.
Jemandem die Daumen drücken. Es gibt viele Arten, einander Glück zu wünschen. Man kann viel Erfolg sagen oder jemandem die Daumen drücken. Ob es hilft? Immerhin, wer freut sich nicht darüber, dass an ihn gedacht wird? Gloria hat morgen Führerscheinprüfung. Sie ist gut vorbereitet, hat aber dennoch Angst. Was ist, wenn der Prüfer einen schlechten Tag hat und sie mit schwierigen Aufgaben quält? Was ist, wenn es die ganze Zeit regnet und sie nicht sehen kann? Und was ist, wenn sie zu nervös ist, um richtig einzuparken? Zu ihrer Schwester Greta sagt sie, drück mir bitte die Daumen, dass alles gut geht. Greta versteht die Ängste ihrer Schwester gut. Es bringt überhaupt nichts, nervös zu sein, sagt sie. Ich drücke dir die Daumen. Du schaffst das alles. Natürlich besteht Gloria die Führerscheinprüfung. Zu ihrer Schwester sagt sie, danke, dass du mir die Daumen gedrückt hast. Das hat mir wirklich geholfen. Quatsch, sagt Greta. Ich habe zwar fest an dich geglaubt, aber das hast du ganz allein geschafft.
Okay, great. So how was your comprehension? Did you understand more this time than at the beginning? I'm willing to wager that you did. Okay, so as I said, if your comprehension is not as good as you would like, then you can repeat steps 4 and 5. Yeah, so repeat the step where you listen and read at the same time, and then listen one more time. Yeah, this is especially important if it's a particularly complicated text, a particularly complex text with lots of vocab you don't know, and then you can repeat this multiple times. Okay, the very last step in the system is then to do what I call active reverse translation, or ART. And this is a very special exercise that you won't have ever seen before. And in order to show you this, I'm going to go to the TranslationCubed website. And on the website, which at some point will be available to learners, I'm going to have to move myself over here. There we go. You have the option to switch back and forth between the normal listening comprehension mode and the active reverse translation mode. And in active reverse translation mode, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger here. There we go. In active reverse translation mode, what the task is, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the German, so to speak, and then I'm also going to hide it here. And the idea is for you to first take a look at the sentence. So what does the sentence mean? And then to take a look at these hints. Yeah, these hints are the first 2 letters of each one of the German words. And you're going to try to remember the German words based on these hints. Okay, so can you remember what was to someone or for someone? Jemandem. Jemandem. This one is easy because it's very short. Die. How do you say thumb or thumbs? Daumen. Daumen. And to press was drücken. So let's go ahead and check our answer. Yes, jemandem die Daumen drücken. Okay, if I don't remember, then I can simply show myself the phrase and practice it one more time, read it out loud, jemandem die Daumen drücken, and then I hide it again. Now, I'm actually going to provide you, anyone who is watching this video, with a PDF of this particular exercise, okay? You won't be able to use this website yet, but I'm going to provide you with a PDF which has all of these exercises in it, okay? I can show you. It'll download the PDF, and if I open that here, you can see that the German words are hidden for each one of these phrases. So what I do is I just hide the bottom phrase, I hide the answer, and I try to remember, and then I can check. Okay, I hide the answer, and then I can check. Okay, This is how this works. So your goal here is to be able to reproduce the sentences verbally. That means out loud, fluently, and confidently. So at the end, I should be able to remember these phrases from memory. Let's do the next one. There are many ways to wish each other luck. It is only 2 letters, so it's not actually hiding it at all. That one's obviously easy. It gives. What was the word gives in German? Es gibt. Es gibt. There is or there are. Many. Viele. Ways or species. Arten. Each other. Einander. Glück, meaning happiness or luck. And now I gave you the answer. Glück. To, and then to wish in German is wünschen. So, es gibt viele Arten, einander Glück zu wünschen. Yeah? Okay, you see what I mean. You catch my drift. Okay, so this is the very last stage in the method, is to take what you've learned passively and activate it. Activate it using active reverse translation or ART. Okay, great. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it helped you to learn a new expression in German. If you have any questions, then please let me know. And as I said, I will be providing you with a PDF, or rather PDFs, of the text that I showed you in the beginning of the video, as well as this PDF here with the active reverse translation exercise. Okay, thank you all once again for watching. Take care and happy German learning. Bye-bye.